く時間はあっという間に君と僕変えていく。またね明日、じゃあねバイバイ。何気ない言葉が未来を紡ぐ。ほら涙は似合わないという優しい君がそこにいた。春の日君と出会いはない。夏の日君と汗かき走り
Hello po. I am giving it a shot to commentate this match. This is Serve 285 reporting for the OC Philippines Nationals 2024 OC 4K round of 16. So we have this match between bojii and Hago. And we've already seen the bans. Si bojii po, binan ang Hybrid 1, Calamity Fortune. LN2 naman po ang ban ni Hago. For now, solo commentary muna po tayo ngayon habang medyo may konting shortage po tayo yung hapon. And medyo mag-last po ang ating commentator shortage hanggang mamayang gabi. Kakaroon natin tayo ibang commentator siguro maya konti. Anyway, hintayin na natin kung ano yung first pick ni Hago. At mukhang ito ay Breeze, Hybrid 2. Ito nga po, confirmation ng ating first pick ngayong hapon. First pick of the tournament actually. First pick of this tournament. First start that will be seen in a competitive setting. So ito na nga po. Okay, normally po isang commentator sa 7K, pero napilitan po tayo mag 4K kasi parang masyado tayong blanco ngayong hapon. Ito na nga po ang ating first pick. Both players are looking into getting as much accuracy as possible in 4K at the very least. Ganun po ang meta ngayon. Accuracy meta tayo for a lot of these matches. And mukhang ito na nga po, kita po ang accuracy ng ating number 2 seed yan, si bojii. Yes, number 2 seed po siya going into this tournament sa gulat ng napakaraming tao na pinakita natin ng seeding results. Pero don't let the seeding deceive you. Bojii is indeed one of, if not the best 4K players still in PH as of this moment. And lang after a 1-year absence of PH Nationals, they come back to this tournament as a two-time OC 4K champions of OC PH Nationals sa punong 2021. Actually, no, 2021 was won by, bojii had to drop out of that 4K tournament in 2021. Anyways, back to this. Mukhang kita pa na po, 99.89% accuracy po tayo kali kay bojii. Still maintaining a full combo. Meanwhile, si Hago just trying to get through this chart really with a pretty impressive 98.5. At patapos na nga po ang ating first pick. This is one of the shorter picks sa ating 4K pool ngayon. And ito na nga po, first point to bojii with only 1,200 missing out on the V1 SS. Hago with 3 misses. Ito nga po ang difference in seeding coming into effect. Ayan, now it's time for us to wait for the first pick ni bojii this time around. Actually, pretty surprising na may kita pa si bojii laro ng mga LN this time around. We're seeing LN1 from bojii. Pretty surprising pick considering bojii has been working more on his rise abilities over the past few years actually. Well, there's still some lens. bojii is still one of the best other players in the Philippines. So trying to see how good they have become since the last time that they played in the Nationals. And we have Igaku. Yung may U na pattern. Chart po ito ni Cub 03 or Now you would know them as silicosis too. Pretty rough start though, coming from bojii. Pero slight lead already on their end. Medyo nakapag-recover naman agad si bojii sa simula ng chart. You know, si Hago still above 99%, which is really good form of them, pero medyo nag-struggle siya mag-maintain nun. Pero as it stands, actually well within striking distance din naman si Hago kung may magyari man kay bojii. Habang tumatagal to the chart ito, magiging pahirap ang magiging trabaho ni Hago dito to even steal this short. Bojii is still increasing their accuracy. Hago has already dropped below 99%. That is not really a good sign here from Hago. There's still a third of this chart remaining. So anything can still happen. Pero napaka-solid po na nakita natin ng chart na si bojii. As you could already see, napaka-solid ang ating maximum healing to. Ang marvelous natin sa note kit na is really coincident. Bojii still increasing their lead as we go. Still increasing these few more notes going into the end of this chart, and bojii will be picking up their second point. Again, rough start, but a really good recovery here coming from bojii, only conceding 14,200s. Okay, now let's see what Hago is going to be picking in reply to this one. Obviously speaking, titingin tayo sa mga bigas ngayon going into the rise kasi nag-ban si Hago ng LN. Gonna be a harder battle per se, pero ganyan talaga. So we have really sharp na I forgot how to read the kanji, unfortunately. Kalimutan po natin paano basahin yan. Hindi po tayo entry. Kakasimula ko lang po mag-N5. Nakalimutan lang baguhin yung settings ng laser. Pero wala tayong magagawa dyan. But anyways, eto na po. Our next pick. This is more of a streamy pick, considering na DJ Sharpman song. It's usually associated with drum streams, and we already see that here. And it's going to be an extremely uphill battle here for Hago, considering na bojii's accuracy in these rice charts is going to be one heck of a thing to look at. Kita-kita pa lang, almost tracking to a 99.9. Going to the second quarter of this chart, alien. We're gonna see that form throughout the entire thing. Hago, on the other hand, well, 99.8 is really impressive, pero ibang-iba pa rin talaga pag ang kalaban mo ay nakapag 99.9. And the higher your accuracy gets, the harder it is to even go much higher than that. It's gonna be a really uphill job. Hago effectively has to MA this entire chart, and that miss from earlier is not gonna help their case. Hago has already dropped below 99.7. Medyo mas mahirap to dito. Like, even halfway through the start, this is like that point where the accuracy difference is just really going to show. And this is that part na medyo, kailangan mo nang mag-hope na, na mag-breakdown man lang kayong kalaban considering the advantage that they have. But those misses are not gonna help Hago at all. Still above 99%. Just below 99.5. Still really impressive play here. Pero the consistency of bojii here is really, really immense. And this form continues as Hago drops another double, another jump. And medyo nakikita na po natin ang epekto ng ang kawalan ng stamina. I think at this point, considering that Hago has been missing much more in this section now. Time to see how many regular 300s bojii has at the end of this very chart. This is a really good score from them. And that is a chart 999036. We have 64 300s here coming from bojii. Really impressive. Like, how can you reply to that? How can you respond to that advantage? And now, bidding for a match point. Ito si bojii going for their second pick of this match. Pero tandaan lang po natin, hanggat sa hindi nakakakuha ng 5 puntos si bojii sa match na ito, hindi pa po tayo tapos. If for some reason Hago manages to find really good form, the form of their lives, there might still be a chance. Now, we go for Rice 2. What's up? Po. Isa na naman po yung rice pick and medyo and I think we're gonna see bojii stick really to his element. The consistency, the accuracy in these rice picks is really bojii's biggest advantage. Not only in this match really, I'd say maybe the entire tournament. Like there's only a handful of people that could really keep up with bojii's accuracy, even in this roster. And it's really something that everyone in this tournament must have to contend with. Hago actually has a relatively cleaner start this time around and is able to keep up with bojii. Nakita niyo nga, the scores are actually swinging, pero in this case, kahit sa sobrang lapit, you'll have to look at the accuracy. Bojii has a 99.99. So sa kanya po ang lamang as of this moment. And a few accuracy drops here coming from Hago, dropping them to just above 99.6. Immediately gives bojii some breathing room as we enter the final third of this chart. Isang napaka-solid na performance dito galing kay bojii. Hago is starting to recover accuracy-wise though, pero that stretch of a few 200s and a miss as well medyo napakalaking napakalaking dagok sa kampanya ni Hago para makuha ng unang puntos sa laro ito. bojii is just pulling ahead. What is this accuracy, man? Like 99.99. Ooh, 999,543, 7,300s. What is this? Ano to? 17 misses. What is that? What do you mean 999,543? Oh my gosh. And I said it. And as I said kanina, this is the accuracy and consistency that everyone in this bracket must contend with whenever they face bojii. It's actually really crazy. And now match point here for bojii with a pretty emphatic one as well. Now we have Hago with rice 1. Well, Hago has one heck of an uphill job. To even claw back the 4 points that they need to get bojii to the tiebreaker. And time to see what happens here in this pick in particular. And ito na po ang ating Doves. Bojii still keeping autoplay up at 25% of the charge, just dropping to 99.99. Oh my god. Hago on the other hand doing a good job keeping up, pero even a single goal 300 is dropping. Hago's accuracy here. It's actually pretty amazing really to see these 4K players in their element, really, their accuracy pretty much. And we still have like a third of this chart. bojii's accuracy also dropping, but still above 99.9. It's actually very amazing. So I think it's pretty much said at this. It's pretty much done at this point. bojii will be going through the winners bracket quarterfinals next weekend in 4K with a pretty handy sweep of Hago here, who unfortunately will have to drop to the losers bracket. But Hago coming out of this chart with a 1x200, missing out on the V1 double S here on 505. Pero yun nga lang po, ang kanyang kalaban 84 goal 300 is like a really good ratio here from bojii. It's actually really crazy. So yan na nga po ang ating confirmation na si bojii ang panalo sa match na ito. Kalaban po ni bojii next weekend. Ayun po, laban ni Senate sa kanila. happen mamayang hapon. Bukas ata. I think it's actually 4 hours from now. But anyways, ano nga po, nagsimula ako sa 4 game starting at 30 minutes from now will be the best. Pero this tournament is not only there is indeed a 7K tournament, and the first match will be happening in under half an hour, and that match is actually featuring Bojii again, but this time facing the number 16 seed in that bracket, Sorafuru. So we'll be back at 4 p.m. PH time. So this has been Surf285, and until mamaya, kita-kits na lang po.